Thoughts about potentially adding Jimmy Garoppolo? There's a lot of talk about that. I don't think they do it at $24 million, especially because Deshaun's contract doesn't toll, so you've got that $46 million hit next year.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. They won't. There's no way they're picking up that kind of contract, and I think it's important to note that the Browns really like Jacoby Brissett. They trust him, and I think they like him more than Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, in my opinion, Garoppolo has a better resume than Jacoby Brissett. You know, he's been to a Super Bowl, been to an NFC Championship game. Jacoby Brissett's never played in the playoffs. Just from a stat perspective, Garoppolo's quarterback rating is higher. He throws for more touchdowns. So I would still, even if you're going to stick with Jacoby Brissett as your starter, I would still go get Garoppolo, whether it's getting in a trade where you can get him to restructure the contract, or when the 49ers eventually cut him, which they have to do before the opener, and then sign him to a free agent deal. Because, you know, even if you're solid with Jacoby Brissett, you know, Josh Dobbs has never started a game. He's thrown 17 passes in the league. I just think you need more proven experience at quarterback. And Garoppolo gives you the starting option. He gives you a better backup option. And you're trying to stay in contention for these 11 games without Deshaun Watson. And quarterback is so important that if he's out there available, it just, to me, it makes all the sense in the world to go get him.
Yeah, and I would, again, somebody put it this way, and I can't remember who it is. I'm going to steal it. If he's the difference between 2 wins, he's worth it, because 2 wins when Deshaun Watson comes back may be the difference between making the playoffs and having a chance to go deep into it and not.
Yeah, and if you look at the Browns' schedule in that middle stretch, it's hard, right? It's a bunch of big-time quarterbacks. And, you know, just me, I think Jimmy Garoppolo gives you a better chance to win those games. You're right about the 2 games making the difference. The Browns, I know they want to roll over all that cap space that they have because the cap's going to get tighter. Not the cap gets bigger, but their contract situation gets tighter with, you know, big extensions to a bunch of guys. Having said all that, you can still afford to pay Jimmy Garoppolo, and you have the cap space to do it. And I think it's so important, that position, the fact that you need to win this year, given the makeup of your roster. I just think you have to go do it.